You might think I'm crazy, cause all I want is you. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, we're feeling good, actually. A monumental day happened in the cryptocurrency space today. Monumental. We're going to break down exactly what that is and why that is important for you guys, as well as why it's important for me. I mean, it's not really important for me. I don't really care, but you guys should, you noobs. I'm only joking. You set of choppers anyway. Hope you have a good day. We definitely sort this intro thing out, don't we? Maybe we'll do a live stream and just like sort the intro out. Man, what the hell is that? Sort the intro out. We need something anyway. Hope you're all doing well. Very busy day in the markets. Kind of. I know loads of people are like, oh, the markets are rubbish. Oh, we're going back to zero. What the hell happened? Triple top. No, baby. Cup and handle. Oh, the big W pattern. Who knows? Anyway, we'll break down the big monumental thing that happened today in the cryptocurrency markets. We'll also take a look at some of the big people buying lots of crypto. So why is this such an important thing? And more importantly, how does this then affect you and your crypto holdings? I've got some Picoin news, etc. So quite a bit to talk about tonight, quite a bit to get through. As always, do me a favor. Smash up the like button to a brand new all-time high, because I think that is important. Also, good news, we'll be back on TikTok tomorrow night. Hopefully. That'll be good. Sort of. So yeah, so a lot to digest, a lot to kind of get through. I haven't had a chance to finish my tea yet, so I apologize, but I'm going to have to kind of drink this. What I would say, though, it's really good, actually. Yorkshire tea, brewed for slightly too long. So yeah, good. Right, we are live and talking hashtag crypto. So get in here. Okay, I'm just tweeting out about on X. We are live on X. We are live. Please do not swear. Everywhere. So anyway, don't forget we also have Hashing It Out tonight. If you guys are interested in that, we actually have a $100 giveaway. I would never tell TikTok that, but yeah, we got a $100 giveaway. So if you are interested, come and check us out. Again, you can go to this. It's the pinned comment on my X page. There is the link if you want to do it. Make sure you are following me, and I'd really like some of you guys to turn up there. What I don't want is, you know, the usual kind of Twitter account crazy people that come in that basically all they're trying to do is grab a gift. So it'd be good if you guys could get in there. It'll be good. Vern and I will be talking about things. Obviously sponsored by Wheel of Feet 2025. So again, get in there. $100, 4 winners, $25 each. So highly recommend you guys getting in there. We'll come to the charts in a minute, but I thought we'd start with a meme. And if this applies to you, smash the like button. So Bitcoin owners, you could definitely cross that out and put cryptocurrency owners. What my friends think I do, gamblers, what my mum thinks I do. I mean, my mum has absolutely no idea what I do, to be honest. What society thinks I do, what my politicians think I do. What do I think I do? But what I actually do is sit in front of the computer like a massive chopper. And that is pretty much exactly as I believe we all are. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome everybody to Wednesday night. Always a good night for everybody. So, what's going on? 37. Good to see you, man. Welcome to you. Craig's here. Selmo in the building. Good to see Selmo. Tim's here. Foz is here. Welcome. Robert Dover, my man. Good to see you. Stu's here. Tomato Pete, the legend that is. Good to see you, man. Stu's here. No, he isn't. That's Swamp. Good to see you, Swamp. Mr. Blazer X, what's going on, baby? Mr. Vern, welcome to you. As long as Crackerjack is in the house, everything's going to be fine. Mr. K is here. What's going on, Mr. K? Brandon says, morning, legends and choppers. Good to see you, Brandon. Welcome to you, as always. Holmes. Oh, Holmes went big today. Holmes was clicking that big boy block button, weren't you, Holmes? Thoughts on Jerry the Turtle? We'll take a look at the DeFi bit. I thought they got another listing coming out. But yeah, I mean, we'll have a look at it when we get to the DeFi section for sure. But I definitely thought they had another listing coming out. Cheese, good to see you, man. Welcome as always to you guys. And I don't think I've missed anyone else, but if I have, I apologize. The only person I want to say hello to that's a little bit special is the one, the only, Viva la Bacon. What's going on, baby? Welcome to you. Good to see you, Lee. Ricky Ricardo says, hello, do you think XRP is better than Bitcoin? I think there's more upside potential with XRP. Mark Noby, what's going on, buddy? Just by the way, I totally forgot last night. Wallet number 8237. You did actually win $10. You did message me for tokens, so I'm going to send you $10 of Aerodrome Finance. So if that is any of you in the chat, by the way, I apologize. I totally forgot until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. But I will get that sent out to you. So don't panic. Right. Good. So I know what's going on, pal. Welcome to you. What's going on in the charts? Here's the chart. It's kind of boring, right? It is kind of boring, but at the same time, you go, well, it's kind of some interesting things going on here, right? You kind of get into this. Is this the old cup and handle pattern? Maybe that's playing out. Maybe that's playing out. If you go slightly higher and go to the weekly candles, then you could argue and say, well, maybe we're in the triple top, double bottom scenario. Maybe that's kind of playing out. Inverse head and shoulders. Is that what's going on? Or are we just in this kind of crazy time at the minute where I think a lot of people are just waiting to see what happens? Obviously, there's loads of sort of crazy stuff going on with Trump in the Middle East. It all looks a bit mental, in fairness, albeit lots of money coming and sort of throwing around and all the rest of it. Obviously, this key range here that we want to break above, not quite got to that place, you know, but we'll see. I think there's definitely some positive things. PPI, didn't see what that came out today. I totally have missed it, by the way, so I apologize. I'm sorry, but yeah, my view, by the way, for what it's worth, is I think we'll actually play out this kind of head and shoulders pattern, which will kind of come in like this. And then I think we'll kind of see this move. And then I think Friday, I was talking to Vern about this earlier. I think Friday we could get some kind of, some heavy news. I don't know what it's going to be. I feel like something's coming. Maybe an investment from the UAE. All feels a little bit coincidental that Trump is going to be in the UAE on Friday. I'll talk a little bit about something that happened today as well, which is kind of almost a little bit out there as well. Especially when you start to break down the fact that Ripple were out, particularly Monica Long here, we're out in Dubai as well. Interesting as to how that plays out. Feels like something's coming, right? PPI is Thursday, right? No, I thought it was today. I thought it was today, PPI. I got it wrong. Is it Thursday? Sorry, you're right, Mark. Yeah, you're right. Apologies, yeah. So that's why it's just been a bit boring in the market. So, yeah, so that's my prediction, by the way. Now, you could chart this in a typical cup and handle pattern, which obviously would play out something like this. So this is obviously the cup and handle with the move and then the move to the upside. The way then you sort of, I mean, the way you kind of play it a little bit, I guess, is you find the horizontal, you find the vertical line, and you take the bottom to the trend line. That's not what I need. I need, what do I need? Anyone help me out here? Trend line, this one. So you kind of go from there to there, and then you then sort of apply the same standard to the resistance line, which would put us there, which would put us at a potential top of around 138 if the move was confirmed onto this, which 140 feels like I think that's kind of okay. So, you know, watch out for that. If that cup and handle pattern plays out, I think that could be very interesting for that break. I know a lot of people are kind of keeping their eyes on it. We did see that pattern break down previously when we got the two all-time highs here back in December and in May, but this is obviously a bigger long-term cup and handle. So we'll sort of see how this one plays out. But I think right now, if you take something like the 4-hour chart on BTC, you know, we're retesting some key levels of support. Nothing too crazy going on. MACD slightly bearish. RSI trending back in the middle. So you'd argue we're probably in a position to see a potential breakout. Maybe start to see a potential move to the upside. I think what's important is we continue to hold this level around the 20-day exponential moving average. This has given us some pretty solid price floors. Once again, 6.71 trillion up 1.6 billion again in the Federal Reserve asset balance sheet. Again, still don't have the full breakdown for that. But, you know, keep your eyes out on it. I think Bitcoin's in kind of a place where it's okay at the minute. Not a lot in terms of catalysts coming in. But charts are playing out pretty obvious. Titan of Crypto here giving his view. Says, Bitcoin inside bar. Friendly reminder, don't panic and start calling for much lower prices every time BTC dips slightly. Focus on key levels and relax. Let the chart speak. So I don't think, certainly not here on this channel, we wouldn't be in that place. But I think, you know, people kind of just overreact at the minute because people are so fixated on this, like, giga pump to 150K, which tells me a little bit there's naivety in the markets, tells me a little bit of new people still kicking around. So, yeah, I think people need to relax a little bit, but we'll see. Drew says, I got in on 2,000 shares of DAR. What the hell is that? I have no idea. Last night, sold 100 shares at 0.51. Still hold 1,000 shares. I have no idea what that is, Drew, but we'll maybe take a look at it later on, which will be good. So, yeah, all good. Glenn, what's going on, pal? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Lauren Babs in the house. Well, you still TikTok banned? Yes, I'm back tomorrow. I'm not even kidding, right? Bevo did a video and he's like, yo, it's Bevo. I'm doing crypto, I think. He said White Rock. He's going to do a 50x. Not financial advice. Maybe I need to say not financial advice a bit more. But it's like, how the hell does Bevo not get banned? Who clearly has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. And I get banned. It's bizarre. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow night. So look out for that. So keep your eyes on the price of Bitcoin. We're still well above the this kind of trend line that we were looking at. I think the confirmation breakout is fine. What's going on, Hugh? I think it's fine. The rest of the market, as you would expect, albeit only down about 2%, altcoins taking a bit of a hit. Solana 176. Again, if it was a big red candle down, you'd be panicking right now. That is fine. That's just normal consolidation. It's profit taking. It's just trading the market. Wherever you've got a range that's very tight range, it's just people trading the market. It's how they work. So I'm really not stressing anything like this. HBAR Algorand. XRP held up pretty well. 0.87. Nothing too crazy. ZBCN may be a flip trade if anyone's feeling spicy on that one, because 2.79 rallied on the back of it. Lots of good stuff coming on that network. Again, I think if the market changes, that one could absolutely start to rocket again. Jasmine was holding up. We'll talk about Ondo when I get to the news in just a minute, but man, if you're not in Ondo Finance, I just don't know what you're doing with your lives. I generally don't know what you're doing with your lives. Not financial advice, obviously. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that talks about cryptocurrency. But you are literally mental if you're not in Ondo Finance. My opinion, only. Memes still sitting pretty. Atheist still the only one really up on the day. The rest sitting pretty pairing. Pi taking an absolute boom shanker as they did not list on Binance, which many people, I believe, thought that's where we were going. The DXY moved a little bit. Stock market's pretty pants, albeit green, and the price of oil come down. One thing to reference, always good to keep an eye on this one, USD dominance. You may say, well, it's green on the day too, but you're right. It's only 1.4%. Again, general trading in and out of stable coins. I can see it. Obviously, if you are interested in trading cryptocurrency, there's some links in the description. MEXC and BLOFIN. BLOFIN don't require KYC and offering $5,000 worth of new user sign-up bonuses. I obviously can see some of the commission rates that come in from you guys. Cost you nothing. You just trade away normally with those low fees on both those exchanges. But I see trading volume, and definitely over the sort of last 24 hours, trading volume is lower. Hence why we're seeing this kind of move on USD. So dominance in and out. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of nothing to worry about. Personally, I don't think anyway. Still think the market's very optimistic. Still feel it's very bullish. We'll talk a couple of things as to why that is. Important to reference here, though, look, chart showing Bitcoin supply available on exchanges since 2011. This is kind of some of the key things you need to think about. It's still going down. Still going down. Black line being the price of BTC. Green line, the overall Bitcoin supply and exchanges. You might say, well, hold on a minute, 2-bit. Like, we're still pretty high from where we were. Yeah, that's back in 2013. You got to think, places like 2013, there was no such thing as Binance, Coinbase, all that kind of nonsense. It is annoying when I leave the tea bag in because it sticks to the cup and then I can't drink it. Disaster. Anyway, worthwhile thinking about. For anyone who's kind of getting panicked out and been like, oh my God, the market's going to zero. Like, don't worry about it. It's fine. LK, what's going on? Curtis says, I was in a 50x long on Ondo and about to get liquidated, and the news came in and jumped it by like 10 cents. Let's get it, baby. You crushed it recently. Shout out to you, Curtis. Shout out to you, Curtis. If you want to trade like Curtis, check out the links in the description. Oh, dear. It never ties. Sandbox nearly hit 40 cents last night. Go on, Craig. Get it. So good. Right, keep your eyes peeled on that. A couple more charts for you. Look at this one. Realized cap hodl waves. What the f is this, 2-bit? Ultimately telling us where the price of Bitcoin moves based upon a percentage on current volume. So BTC market is not even close to an overheated cycle peak, i.e. everyone's going crazy. People are buying. There's massive volume in short periods of time. Example being the darker area being 24-hour period as it's moving through to the lighter areas, which is obviously a longer time. So when you start to see really aggressive short-term price action, there's something to think about. This generally correlates pretty well to previous all-time highs. You can see there 2017 peak, 2021 peak, backed all the way into that 2013 peak as well. So, you know, maybe we don't quite get as an aggressive peak as maybe we've had in the past, but I still am in a world where I think this is still a good indicator. So realized cap hodl waves, basically telling us we're nowhere near the top yet, which is good news as well to think about, and certainly worthwhile noting. Okay, that's pretty much your charts and your update on the market going on. So let's take a see who's in. Alvin, good to see you. JJS in the building. What's going on, buddy? MGF's back as well. What's going on? Jerry the Turtle, JY, the best unicorn. MGF, what exchange you guys listing on again? I saw some social media posts about it, but I can't remember what it was. What's going on, Alvin? Good to see you, man. Chipper's here as well. What's going on, Chipper? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Which is good. XRP upwards and sideways till October. Nice. I like it. I think watch out Friday. I think Friday's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know why. I just kind of have this feeling that Friday might be spicy, so keep your eyes peeled. Right, anyway, let's get into the news of the day. And it is one of those things where we need to come over here and be like, oh my God, I'm super bullish. Oh no, that's not that one. Hold on. Bullish news, bullish news, bullish news. By the way, if you want to follow me on TikTok and also on X, you can just grab the link in the description. Go and hit me a follow up. I obviously post daily content over on both of those particular channels, TikTok videos, and also making sure you guys are up to speed on X. And don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button here as well. But emergency important news coming in, and it is this. Shout out to Holmes for letting the investment group know, but it's a big deal. JP Morgan Chase has been steadily developing its own blockchain tech for years, but instead of integrating it with public blockchains, the US largest bank has taken what many in crypto call the walled garden approach and built out a private network only its customers can use. Now, JP Morgan is venturing beyond that garden, and on Wednesday announced that it had settled the transaction on a public ledger with the help of crypto firms Chainlink and Ondo Finance. Pretty wild. And I probably want to just dive into this because it's a pretty big deal. Let's just call it exactly what it is. This is the big deal. The fact that they use Chainlink and Ondo to move tokenized treasuries outside of the bank infrastructure on a basically public ledger is big. I mean, this is kind of crazy sort of news. This is like Bitcoin reserve, strategic reserve like news that weirdly people simply don't get. And which is why I want to talk about it. Because when you start to break down exactly how it works, then you sort of get into this place of going, holy shit, this is like this is kind of going to be crazy. Like, this is really going to start to get spicy. That was the other thing I was going to say. On the Bevo coin thing, when Bevo was telling me, it's like, yo, it's about RWAs. You're like, get the fuck off the screen, Bevo. Jesus. Anyway, sorry, I divulge. So when you start to look at this, you sort of get into this world of going, holy, like, we are on the cusp. We're on the cusp of what we all believe is going to be the most epic bull run that we've seen for a long time. Institutional investors, transaction initiation through Ondo chain, which is obviously the RWA blockchain. That's where treasuries are going to be moved. Remember, the US is going to print those mother suckers as well. So Ondo Finance is going to facilitate potential institutional investors wanting to get treasuries, bonds, anything that can be tokenized from the US government and many more. Ondo Finance, right? They're in it. They're absolutely bullish on it. Yeah, no, yeah. Just go to TikTok. I can't play it on here because I'm sure I'll probably be monetized, but literally, like, he has to cut the video and come back and be like, real world assets, cut the video again. Like, it's just awful. Like, people fall for this shit as well. It's crazy. But anyway, we divulge. So, Ondo Chain, going to be important. This is going to be the bridge into Chainlink, which is going to be the runtime environment. How do those go from the Ondo chain, i.e. the US government, into potential investors in the bank? That's exactly how it works. So Ondo, absolutely wild. Chainlink, we talked about Chainlink for ages, never got into it. Tim, did you ever get into Chainlink? Never got in it. We used to be in it for the investment fund, but we've sold it. Just saying. Solonogenic will be epic. What's going on? Proud to be a sim. Let's get it, baby. Good to see you, pal. Where the hell is Obi? I think a AI girl finally got him. Maybe it's Kari. Good to see you, man. Welcome as well. Appreciate you, buddy. Harlem says, what about Quant? We'll talk about Quant in a minute if you want. So, again, this is good news, but it goes a bit deeper than that. And this is kind of where we get to with this specifically. So this is Chainlink saying, we're excited to announce the successful completion of a cross-chain delivery versus payment DVP transaction in collaboration with Kinexys by JP Morgan and Ondo Finance. The milestone marks the first of its kind cross-chain atomic settlement of a tokenized asset between Kinexys Digital Payments permissioned blockchain network and a layer 1 blockchain network powered end-to-end by Chainlink runtime environment. The transaction involved the exchange of Ondo's chain short-term US government treasury funds and the asset leg with Kinexys Digital Payments network serving as a payment leg. Since inception, the KX platform has exceeded 1.5 trillion in notional value, processed an average of more than $2 billion daily in transactional volume. Payment transactions have grown by 10x year over year. Pretty insane to think about it. So watch out. Like, I mean, man, that's why I say if you're not in Ondo Finance, probably not in Chainlink as well. I mean, Chainlink literally runs the world, particularly when you're talking about blockchain, when, you know what, it's kind of crazy. Pretty wild if you ask me. So yeah, we'll keep close to this one. I think this is definitely going to play out more importantly over the course of the next couple of years. And even you might start to see even more transactions happening on this particular blockchain. You're definitely going to see more in terms of treasury yields. coming through, Treasury bonds, sorry. Definitely going to see more on that. And look, it seems like Ondo is going to be the absolute hub of moving all this around. So, yeah, super bullish. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about it, but yeah, pretty crazy if you ask me. Pretty crazy. I haven't seen, what is Quant at right now? Do we even track Quant? I feel like we used to, but I don't know if we track it anymore. Do we track Quant? Maybe we should do. What is Quant at? Quant's at, it's banging $100. Who would have thought that, eh? Who would have thought that? Where are we going to put Quant in here next to Chainlink? Yeah, who would have thought Quant at $100? Wow. Fair play. I kind of like Quant. Kind of one of those that don't move quick enough for me, though. I know we talked about this in the bear market of like, maybe we should get into Quant, maybe we shouldn't, but yeah, pretty insane if you ask me. Pretty insane. Tangam has teamed up with FISA, unfortunately only in Europe. The card to be issued. What happens in the US? No middleman at all, just you and your cold wallet and the Tangam Visa card. Nice, yeah, I like it. I like it. Curtis got some Chainlink. Nice. Curtis says, want to go long on Sui, but not sure what I may trace back to due to being a noob when it comes to trading. Well, that's, I mean, you seem to be doing all right at the minute. So, yeah. All good. All good. I've got my Quant locked away. When it moves, it moves. Nice, Tim. Yeah, I'm not surprised that by it. Tim's absolutely dialed into the market. So, yeah, keep close to this. I think this is going to turn out to be... I think it's going to turn out to be a very good moment in time. JP Morgan, who we know has been super anti-cryptocurrency for a long, long time, all of a sudden just like, oh yeah, we'll use, we'll just use a public we'll use a public blockchain. Like, anyway, right, let's get into the rest of the news that is definitely pretty spicy. So look at this. Ripple held talks with the UAE officials to explore digital payment infrastructure and boost financial innovation. I mean, Brad Garlinghouse wasn't there, but don't you just feel like it's very deliberate? Like, of all the time for them to go to Dubai, they choose this week. At the same week, 48 hours before Donald Trump goes there, that Ripple's already there. Like, and not even like they're just there. Like, they like rolled out the big guns. I don't know who this guy, in fact, let's try and find out who that is. But they rolled Monica Long out, like, do you know what I mean? And go and woo these people. It's pretty interesting. Whether anything will come of it, I don't know. But I definitely think it's interesting. And I definitely think of all the weeks, like I said, that they just choose this week. This week of all is where they're like, yep, let's get out there. Let's get out to the UAE. Let's go and talk to them all about blockchain. Let's talk to them about Ripple. Let's talk about payments. Like, let's get into all of this sort of stuff. And you're like, pretty interesting. Right, let's see if we can work out who that guy is. So who is this guy? I mean, he might not even be part of Ripple. And this guy here, we need to work out who these people are. That's not sure Alder, is it? Is it? No, it doesn't look like him. Doesn't look like him. Who are these people? They don't look like any of them, really, if we're dead honest, do they? I don't think any of them are on there. Monica Long obviously is. Bullish on Monica Long. So yeah, anyway, I think it's dead interesting. Dead interesting. We will see how that plays out. So lots of good news coming from Ripple as well, I think, which I think is very optimistic. Price action, dead boring today. Nothing too crazy, 0.78, which we touched on. Look at this. Look at this line that I talked about yesterday. I literally haven't even put this on the chart just now. Like, that break above, that's what we're looking for. See if we can do it. I feel like we should put that on properly. Where was that at? 260. Yeah, so I said, didn't I? 260. We actually retested 265 today, and we got rejected at that point. So see where we get to. 260 is there. Yeah, so just a little bit over 260. So about 262, I think it is. So we'll stick that on there just so we can keep an eye on it. It gives us a bit of an indication as to what may be happening. But we talked about that yesterday. So we may get this kind of, this sort of up bounce on Ripple, back down, retest this trend line before, potentially moving back to the upside. We'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. But keep you posted on that. Right. This is a bit different, isn't it? Metaplanet. It's not a game for anyone who doesn't know what it is, but their earnings for Q1 2025 came out today. Remember, Metaplanet, one of the most recent companies to adapt to the strategy model, right? So they've kind of gone into the world where they're like, okay, we're bullish, we're getting involved, and we're buying some Bitcoin. And they have been relentlessly buying Bitcoin since then. I'm not going to go fully into it. It's all kind of nonsense, but look, it sort of gives you an idea. Look, 6,796 Bitcoin has been accumulated. You may think, like, too bad, I don't care about this. Like, I don't care. Just tell me when we're going to the moon. But this is important because you're going to get more and more companies wanting to get involved in this. When you start to break down some of the key things, acquired a total cost of 90 billion yuan or yen even, average of 13,270,000 per Bitcoin as of May 12th. The Q1 unrealized loss of 7.4 billion reversed to 13.5 billion unrealized gains by May 12th. Like, if you are a company, right? If you are a company, like, understand how crazy this is. Look how insane this is. And you've got people like Microsoft and all those going, oh, we're not. Now, I dare say that their Q2 may look a bit spicier if we've got buying at high and, whatever happens to the market. I'm sure Q3 is going to be as good. Q1 next year might be pretty rough. But think about that. 7.4 billion yen reversed loss, by the way. 7.4 billion loss to a 13.5 billion gain. Like, pretty crazy if you ask me. Pretty crazy by May 12th. So that's insane to think about. 12th series stock acquisition rights, 9.5 billion raised. They're going to buy even more Bitcoin. And they are now the largest Japanese public equity issuer year to date. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think about. So, if you ask me, it all gets pretty wild. And they generated 170% BTC yield year to date as of May 12th. I mean, that's not messing around, is it? That is not messing around. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, in my opinion. So, keep your eyes peeled on it. I think it's going to be pretty bullish. Don't forget as well, by the way, if you can, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get busy on it. Which would be good news as well. So, yeah. Rock'em, shock'em, robots in the blue corner. What the hell is this? Are you guys going at it again? Why do you always go at it in the chat? Just relax, everybody. Is set of choppers. Just relax. I'm sure you can both agree to disagree. Is it like a massive argument going on? I don't know. I can't be asked. I haven't got the time for it. Right. Anyway, so look, keep your eyes peeled on this. They're going to buy more Bitcoin. And I think it's going to be important as this kind of plays out as well. So watch out. They double this, then their portfolio really really might start moving. But I just thought these were pretty interesting, numbers. Their first Q1 release specifically when they have Bitcoin. Do you know what I mean? Pretty crazy. And there's kind of what they've got to in terms of how it looks. Look at this net asset. 197%. Total assets now up 81%. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Seriously. It's absolutely wild. And you start to break down their variance to year on year. It's absolutely net income before tax is up 600,000 yen just on their operating model. It's pretty crazy. And then it breaks down. All right, I'm not going to go too much into it, but it's pretty wild in my opinion. Pretty wild. Yeah. Wild. 420, what's going on, pal? Chill discussion, no big. Okay, fine. But yeah, what's going on? Carolina's soft cheeks. Pretty odd. Right, anyway. Pi Foundation unveils a $100 million investment initiative to drive real-world utility. Clearly, they didn't like it today. Clearly, the market was like, what the hell? What the hell? What's going on, GS? Good to see you, man. Welcome to you, as always. Appreciate it. Walrus got a taste of the market and said it likes sardines. Oh, really? I'll have to have a look and see. So, Pi Foundation launched the Pi Network Ventures, a $100 million fund to support startups integrating the Pi token into practical real-world cases. The initiative announced May 14th aims to boost adoption, drive long-term growth. People did not like this. Now, the only reason that I can think is there hasn't really been any clarity as to where $100 million is coming from, which is not a good thing, is it really, if we're totally dead honest. Snowing today in Colorado. No way, bro. It's 20. Oh, no, it's not 10 degrees. It was pretty hot today, actually, in the UK, but yeah. According to statement, Pi Network Ventures plans to back companies into various industries, including artificial intelligence, gaming, fintech, e-commerce, digital payments, marketplaces, and social platforms. The Pi Foundation is not obligated to invest the entire $100 million based on the quality of applications, the number of startups accepted initially. Pi Network Ventures may make investments over time and from time to time and may discontinue investing at any point of time. It's a bit like saying, guys, we have got the best idea you have ever heard in your life. And everyone's going, holy shit, what is it? What is it? And they go, right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get all of this money. It's going to be epic. Loads of people are going to come in. We're going to boost your company, but we might not. People have gone what the hell am I going to invest in this for? So probably not the smartest move, I think, personally. That's just my view. But we'll see. But yeah, clearly the markets did not like this at all and really aggressively dumped, actually. Down 22%. It actually wicked to 82 cents at one point, which is pretty uncomfortable. So, I mean, look, if you got in and you managed to get up to 160, happy days. Like, sell that mother trucker and move on. But, yeah, 22% is a sharp return to reality, I think, for any Picoin holders. So, yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild, if you ask me. But watch out, right? You know, whether it's still going to make a move, I don't know. We'll see. Finally, 1.2 billion in Ethereum withdrawn from centralized exchanges. Ethereum's still starting to warm up, which is kind of nice. And I think it's been a minute since we have seen Ethereum start to move. So look, I'm down for it. Finally, we start to see people understand that Ethereum has a potential. And yeah, I mean, obviously Vitalik, we looked at yesterday, he's like super jacked right now. He's just like absolutely ready to send it, which is also good news as well and continues to kind of support that narrative. But obviously this is a generally bullish sign that you see kind of more. I mean, you guys can't really see that, but the fact that we are seeing volume leaving exchanges, sentiment turning bullish, Ethereum leading the charge. All eyes are now on whether ETH can maintain its momentum, which I think is important. But generally, the view is that whenever you have outflows from exchanges, this is generally seen as a positive thing, and certainly, therefore, is aligning people to lock in for a future or a further long-term growth, which, again, I think many of us would kind of agree. Ethereum holding up at 2,600, not bad at all. Yes, we came down, retested this resistance line, bounced. We're probably just in like no man's land a little bit on the daily. Needs to probably retest higher range. We don't want to see it break below this. I'd like to see it break 275 is probably where we want to see it break above. Get out of this VPVR indicator and start to move a little bit forward to the upside. If that is the case, we're going to need some momentum and something to come in tomorrow. Maybe PPI comes in super good, which would be another indication that interest rates are going to come down. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Good. Right. Don't forget, if you want to get hold of a potential prize, 4 winners, $25 each, join us in my space with CryptoVern and I. Only 35 minutes after we end this stream. So, literally about an hour from now, we'll be live in there. So, definitely come and join us. It's going to be good. Right. That is your market rundown as well as your news for the day. So we can talk a little bit about DeFi. If you've got any questions you might want to ask, anything that's on your mind, please put them in the chat. I'll try and answer as best I can. I'll try and give you any knowledge I have. And if you've got anything on your mind, let us know. That'd be good. Otherwise, we'll just sit here in silence. So, yeah. Good. I wanted to short that shit. Yeah, 420. Yeah, it was wild, wasn't it? Picoin was crazy. Which is good news. What's the average people hold? What's that for cryptos? I looked at my portfolio today earlier. I think I have I discount any meme plays and any kind of any meme plays. Anything I basically need a MetaMask for it, I sort of discount for my portfolio until it makes significant amounts or becomes a, kind of bigger player. And I actually looked, I think I have 9. 9 is kind of where I'm at. Yeah, 9. So yeah, good news. How many do you have, Curtis? I have about 15 to 18 cryptos on my first bull. I may have narrowed it down to, should have a lot more knowledge by then. Fair enough. I hold maybe 10. Yeah. It depends what you hold in them. I would deem the ones I hold that they have got like it's enough to make it worth watching. It's not like I've got $50 in. Like people that have like 100 projects and have like $50 in each project is insane. But yeah, mostly blue chips and RWA, some all gaming, some memes. Nice. Can you take a look at DAR? Mines of what? Dalarnia. It took off overnight. Mines of Dalarnia. What the hell is that? It sounds pretty epic. Let's have a look. What's it called? DAR. Is it a DeFi play? DAR. Mines of. We might have to go to is it on CoinMarket? Where is it? Whoa, it's cuddle time. Mines. Oh, this one. Is it this one? DAR Open Network. Mines of DAR is migrating to a DAR Open Network to find out more details. Oh, it's migrating. All right, okay. Never a good thing if it's migrating, by the way. It doesn't look like it took off overnight, if this is the one. Dalarnia. Is it not this then, no? Oh, Dalarnia on Sol. Oh, okay. Maybe I was typing it wrong. Dalarn. Okay. Like this one? It's not on Sol though. It's like 3 years ago. I mean, it is up 344%. I mean, what the hell? Like, why has it done that? It's gone wild. It's got a massive volume bot running on it, though. I would be mindful of that, by the way. How much of that volume is actually genuine? It's just got a massive volume bot running on it. Look at this crazy thing. Yeah, I mean, it's had some buys. I mean, some sells. Maybe. It's a bit, I don't know. It's a bit wild. I don't know. It feels a bit weird to me. There's like a massive volume spike on it. Volume bots running is never, I think in the right circumstance, they are okay. I think you just have to be mindful of it. But I mean, yeah, God knows where that volume's come from. But wild. I mean, fair play. Do I think this will continue up? No. I think this will probably come down now from where it is. I think you can already start to see it. Just my personal opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I mean, the stats look all right. I mean, 0.7% left pool. That's it. But yeah, I'd argue I think this will just come down now. But hey, I might be wrong. 2-bit, sorry, bro. I just like to have fun. Liverpool rules. I don't really. I like football, but I don't support a team. Bupper might be worth a small buy. 2-bit, Ape Store, Uniswap already low market cap. What's it called? Butt Punk. Do it, cheese. Butt Punk. This one? 2 hours. Oh, this one. 2 hours ago. E902. Is that right? Oh no, 13 minutes ago. No, which one is it? Butt Punk. Well, it must be a Solana one. Is it this liquid? Is it this one? Can't be this one, is it? No, this one's got terrible volume on it. Sorry, I was driving. Who was arguing? Oh, don't worry about it, Craig. You're about 2 hours too late. Oh, 2 hours ago on base. All right, okay. But there. Oh, this one. Yeah, okay, this one. I know. What the hell? What the hell? I don't know. How can it launch on Ape Store? Sorry. Man, sometimes I'm an absolute chopper. I'm assuming it's this one then. I mean, this is super low, man. I'm assuming it's this. Unless just 10k in volume. I mean, it looks pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. 2-bit, I'm in Canada. My mum's side of the family is from Liverpool. Ah, nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know about this one, cheese. If I'm honest, I mean, fair play if you're in it. I mean, 162%. Is it an Ape Store? Well, I'm guessing it is, but yeah, I'm disappointed it didn't lead. What? Oh, Canada. Oh dear me. Homes in, no rush. Then homes, the other 25% of my portfolio. Fair play. Again, my view is, by the way, it's your own money. You should do what you want with it. Try and educate yourself best you can to try and make the best plays you can. Got it at 4K small bag, bro. Nice. I mean, look, if you got in at that level, then shout out to you. Ratto came back pretty strong. So if anyone did buy the dip on this one, congrats. This one might go on and do some big things, you know. I mean, now it's got the weird MEXC dump on it. Maybe start to do some things. See how this one plays out. Marbits, 7% down on the day. Some chopper sold $1,000. Again, weirdly, just I still am in a bit of a, I still don't really understand why people have to sell it through an L2 protocol. So the L2 standard bridge protocol. I mean, if I could be asked, I could go and find out who it is. I can't be bothered, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure I could find out exactly who it was, and I reckon I could find it out pretty quickly as well. Bear in mind, everything is on the blockchain, baby. Not that I'm threatening people, by the way. I'm definitely not threatening people. But, just have some balls. Sell it out your proper wallet so that we know who it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, Tim. Well, maybe I do know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We'll see. We're still kind of working on a few things. We've still got a few things coming through. So, yeah. Anything new about Marbits? Been busy lately? Not in terms of the actual... Not in terms of the actual chart or project. There is some stuff going in the background, though. There is some stuff going in the background. So we've got a Telegram bot coming, which is going to be pretty cool. That's been built right now. We've also got a the sort of foundation for a new website that we want to do, which I think will be good as well. So yeah, we're definitely kind of working hard. You know, whether people will let this get to a point, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. People seem to, I don't know. You're right. We get a bit of momentum, you know, like yesterday, like, you know, we got some momentum obviously through the buys and someone dumps $50. You're like, all right, fine, whatever, it's $50. And then you get a little bit more momentum. Someone dumps 1,000, someone dumps 1,000 the other day. It's like, you know, it's like I've always said to everybody, it won't fail because I've given up, because trust me, I eat, sleep and breathe as much as I possibly can. I've integrated myself with the CoinSalt team. So any brand new project that goes on to CoinSalt for a contract audit, I'm literally in the group chat that they have to try and pivot into what's going on with Marbits. Obviously, we've done some token giveaways last night. We are definitely getting, I don't want to go too much into it, but we've got something coming as well, which I think is good. It's going to be some sort of game console, whether that be Xbox or PS4. We're not sure, PS5, we're not sure what it is, but that will come soon, where we'll actually sort of, you know, do a bit of a giveaway for something that is a bit RWA, i.e. a games console, because I think it kind of adds a little bit different, and maybe even skin it Marbits, so we'll see. But yeah, look, like I said, we're still going to work hard. We obviously got the space tonight, which will be good. Hopefully we'll get quite a few people in there. There's a good space last night. Tim and everyone else, all were kind of in there, so, you know, shout out to kind of you. Got some new buys in. That's the hard bit. You know, we got some new people, a couple of new wallets coming in, and then someone dumps $1,000, and you're like, you know, right, okay, fair enough. So yeah, like I said, we'll keep working. The good news is with it, if you look at, like, let's say a meme coin as an example, you know, once a meme coin dumps, that's it. It's done, so isn't it, pretty much? You know, we're absolutely not in that place. Yeah, the chart's down, but look, we're not out by any stretch of the imagination, to be honest. So lots of things to come. And like I said, we'll keep working. That's all we can do, really, isn't it? That's all we can do. So yeah, we'll see. What about Onchain? Onchain, they were out at token 2049. And yeah, I probably need to dial into Ben. They went out to token 49 to prove that it works, show concept. I think it's token 2049. Anyway, whatever it is, to show concept. So I think it's imminent. I will definitely get an answer for you guys tomorrow night though on it. The last news they had was, yeah, token 2049 Illustrator app side event, strong as we speak, already gearing up for the next stop. In Toronto, May 13th, which is yesterday. So there was an official announcement here on Onchain. So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I will get an updated answer as to kind of where we are, but you know, they're still kind of working on it. And hopefully we get that as well to come out. So yeah, I'll let you guys know for sure. How's Feet doing? Good question. It is called, I can't even think what the ticker was. I think it's that. I think, oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it. So it's down 12%. So yeah, so down a little bit, 12%, 165k market cap. Yeah, not the craziest of volume. But, you know, look, I mean, still, you'd argue, though, yeah, it's not out by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll see. Only Feet plays well. So we'll see. Better time in Nitro Boost with some catalysts. Yeah. Yeah, look, there's a couple of things that, that's going on. Like I said, sometimes people are, you know, people just think like magic can happen and it's you know, it's a challenge, that's how it is. But we've made some good connections, i.e. good connections with proper utility. So for example, I've got access to a volume bot and free advertising through a very well established base chain network, which is good. So when we want to turn this on, we'll turn it on. We need a reason to it. It's like you could go and get a boost now, turn a volume bot on as an example. I know people might go, well, hold on a minute, why are you going to put a volume bot on? Because actually, if you can generate some volume, it'll get things moving a little bit. Then say something like a PS5 giveaway, which will be good. Should start to move things. There's no point doing them separately at the minute. So we'll see. Because the reality is, and this is just where I sit right now, that I think if we went and spoke to some of the people that we're talking to and was like, oh, get in and they dropped like 500, I guarantee someone would sell 1,000. Because literally we can see what's going on with it. So we need to kind of, just be strategic about it. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but, look, there's a reality that everything costs money and everything needs to be done right. And, I personally can't just keep throwing money at it. So we kind of need to be in that place to do it. But like I said, we'll keep working. We'll keep trying to, make things. We've obviously connected into a couple of other tokens as well, which is kind of good. So yeah. I'm selling my feet pics for Crypto 2. DM me. Get out of it. 420, massive weirdo. Massive weirdo. But yeah, the Nitro boosts are great if you've got volume and you've got things working. Otherwise, they're a complete waste of money. So we boosted on Dex Screener early on, actually, and it was a complete waste of money. So yeah. I looked at Treble today, actually. It's kind of doing all right, really. It was like 32 cents, 17% APR. So yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Do you mean the volume bot, Glenn? What do you mean? Volume bot's a good idea. Yeah, look, loads of them do it. It's a way of just generating some volume that when people look at it. So the only thing is if you don't do it with other buys and other things, all you just have is, like we just looked at that project before. Which one did we look at? I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, so you end up with a chart that looks like this, which just looks horrible, like just loads of weird little microtransactions, and you've got to have kind of volume coming in, otherwise it just all looks a bit naff. You just get these kind of weird buys and sells, and just all really artificial. So, again, we've got options that we can play with. We are continually building out. The website is definitely on my mind. I want to get the website, and then, like I said, the bot going in the TG is going to be cool. So the bot in the TG will be a head-to-head bot battle that you can do. That you will basically go in and you'll say, battle, like let's say Holmes in the TG, and he'll say battle Curtis, and then it'll come up on the Telegram and it'll say Holmes battle Curtis. It's going to allocate you a health bar, and then it's going to play the battle out in the Telegram, and then it'll go onto a leaderboard, and we'll track the leaderboard every week, and then it'll be like you'll either get a prize or you'll get put into a Marbitz, whatever it is, right? So that TG bot hopefully is done. The code's done. I just can't. Python sort of blows my mind a little bit, so I was really struggling with it. So it's with someone else now that's hopefully going to get that integrated into our Telegram. It'll bring more people to the Telegram. We can start doing some more stuff in the Telegram, which would be cool, and give a reason as to kind of being in the Telegram. Once we get people in there, then the website we want to build out a little bit more. We'll get like people to log into the website. We'll actually build the website so you log into it. We can start to track stuff a little bit differently, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. And we'll sort of see. But like I said, at the minute, and people may hate me for what I'm about to say, right? But I've been in this game a long time. People may hate me for what I'm about to say. I don't trust some of our wallet holders right now. And I don't mean you guys. I'm not in a world where I'm going to start calling people out. But at the minute, based on what I've seen, we get some traction and then someone dumps. Traction, someone dumps. So my view is, do you know what? If we put some more traction in, someone will dump. I just think that will happen right now. So, again, we'll just play it strategically. That's the right thing to do. And then we'll move on from there. Like I said, it's I am not willing just to throw money at this for the sake of it. That would not work. The more content you have, the more options. Exactly, yeah. So like the UFC bot, we still need to do that giveaway. The UFC one that Tim linked us into is now doing F1. And obviously we've linked into them. They sent us $20 to do a bit of a giveaway. Like, yeah, it's we'll just work hard in terms of getting there. And even if you take it where we are, I was looking at the project the other day. If we had less liquidity, our market cap would probably still be the same. That ratio would probably feel all right. The fact that we have that versus that, it's fine. And if you're a pre-sale, you're still up. Like that's where you sort of get to. If you bought our pre-sale, which most of you guys did, you're still up nearly 90%. I know you guys will have bought in. I know that some people, but never financial advice. Never financial advice. Yeah. I'd sell come from appointments. Yeah, I know. So I saw that, Alvin. Look, again, I want to be clear about this. I'm not being weird about the fact people can sell. The only thing I'm weird about is why people choose to put it through something that tries to disguise their wallet. That's the thing I find hilarious. That's the thing I find super hilarious. It's like you go out of the way to deliberately put it through a bridge. Maybe you assume I can't read the blockchain. I don't know. Maybe people think I can't read the blockchain. Trust me, I can code smart contracts. I can definitely read the blockchain. So, it is what it is. If I could be bothered and I wanted to go and wage war on people, I would go through it and I'd find the wallet of who it is. I can't be bothered, right? I can't be bothered. I'd rather focus my energy on some other stuff. than like dig through to find out who sold $1,000. Like, I can't be asked. But yeah, it's fine. F1, but yeah. So make sure you're doing that. And that's the thing, isn't it? You know, one of the things at the minute we're trying to do is it'd be dead easy to go and ram loads of volume into the chart. Actually, let's get people into the Telegram. Let's get the Telegram popping a little bit. We know that when the Telegram's active, we definitely get more people coming into it, more people kind of excited about it. We've got a ton of stuff. You know, there's some good stuff that we're doing on it. You know, there's not many other tokens that would have given away best part of 14 grand. So yeah. To be when you're down, yeah, exactly. Al's in the building. What's going on? No, not really. Not really any massive alpha. Only for once again the third time this week, Al. If you'd have bought Bitcoin or you'd have gone short on Bitcoin when I went live, then you would have lost money. So just letting you know. 2bit, send me a race if you have a copy. One I can place in spaces if appropriate. Do you mean like a live video of one on X? Because I can definitely do that. Definitely do that. Oh yeah, the French the French woman was crazy. Do you think a new website will change much? Yes, I actually do think the website would make a difference. I need to not spend about $4,000 on the website though. That's the important thing. Because again, if you think about it, what does the take it as this, right? And here's why I think it'll make a difference. Tell me what this website says to you. So you come to Marbits.io, you go, right, Marbits.io, pre-sale sold out. Okay, cool. Marbits. Roll into the future. Okay, yeah, disclaimer, right, get it. Okay, so it's simple based on fine, understand that. We're not doing this at the minute, ready to get paid, because again, we can't even do 4 likes on a thing. Maybe I should turn this back on. Don't know, still got the money in there. So you kind of go, right, okay, I get that. This is factually incorrect now. It's nearly 10,000 subscribers short. What does this mean? The taxes are now wrong. So it just needs to do it. We just need to do something else that's a bit more aligned to the actual utility and reasons for it. It's definitely outdated. Yeah, it can. I mean, the website developer we can do it. We just I want to integrate a few other things and bits and pieces into it. That's what I want to do. That makes it somewhere to go to, makes it somewhere to like see how you tracked against the leaderboard, really kind of support those people that are supporting the project. It's dead easy. And it's like, what you don't want to do is get into this thing where people just randomly come in and win something. I'd hate to think that we did a PS5 giveaway and someone's first time ever on the channel that maybe has bought a $3 bag of Marbits wins a PS5, and you've got people that have put $1,000 in, $2,000 in, $5,000 in. I'm not saying that it should be disproportionate, but I'm saying actually it's sensible to be in a world of like, well, you're either investing in support. So I think there's ways we can do it and sort of walk through that. But yeah, we have to see. But you made more money carrying a brick around on stream. Made more money carrying a brick around on stream. What the hell does that mean? Maybe. Yeah, she's meant for. Yeah, the France thing is wild, by the way. I mean, that is actually crazy to think about, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, you know what they say: don't let people know how much you've got in crypto. It's not worth it. Definitely not. That's why I said yesterday, my entire portfolio is now about $350. I'm super bullish on it. I'm dialed in for the bull market. $350, baby. I'm cashing out at 1,000. That's where I'm at. I've put everything else in Marbits that everyone keeps selling. So I've got $350 to my name. My kids can't eat. They're still wearing, although they don't wear nappies anymore. We potty trained them. Let's go, baby. No more changing any nappies. Trained them in 2 days. Honestly, it's amazing what you can do with sellotape. So yeah, no more nappy changing other than on a morning. It's revolutionary. It's revolutionary. 420. Think about this when you got kids. Revolutionary. Get them potty trained as quick as you can. It's brilliant. It's actually brilliant. 3 kids that now can use the toilet. Fantastic. Anyway, we're moving on. Bitcoin on the move a little bit. Maybe it's because Al's here. We're actually seeing Bitcoin rally 103,630. Could we get to a 104? Potential retest 106 maybe tomorrow. Does that what it look like? Maybe. Fingers crossed. We'll sort of see how that one plays out. And yeah, I mean, if you never know, if we can start to get a bit of an upside move on BTC, that'd be good news. Drag some altcoins up with us. Start to warm the DeFi market up a little bit. That's kind of where it's starting to get a bit spicy, a bit changey uppy. Like it. I'm down for it anyway. And fingers crossed. Then we are all down for it, which I think would be good news as well. So yeah, be good news as well. I'm down for it. Important to think about. Also, don't forget as well, by the way, If you like looking at boats in the water and you do enjoy seeing birds flying around and landing, look, then definitely head over, check out Airborne Lens. This is a paid promotion. They actually sent me 3 ETH for this. So shout out to Airborne Lens. And thank you so much for sponsoring the giveaway on Friday. I didn't realize you were going to do that as well. But hey, shout out to you. So if you're interested, go and check out Airborne Lens. Some great stuff over there. So I highly recommend it. And once again, get ready because they're sponsoring Friday's giveaway. So thank you, Airborne Lens. Go and hit that subscribe button for them as well. So shout out to those guys. Okay, cool. Don't know what it is though. Just FYI. He likes to watch when cleaning windows. What? Like I said, 2-bit, 8 out of 10 times it drops. It takes 80% win rate, mate. I mean, that's true. That's true. My daughter potty trained now and another one in the oven. Oh, Curtis! Get it, Curtis. 1 Bitcoin a week, and that's the rules. Otherwise, any rules broken is fine. It's 10,000 BTC. What? I'm on a boat, man. I'm going fast, Ed. I got a nautical theme, Pashmina Afghan. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Remember, like, I always think it's funny to reminisce on people that used to be part of the channel. Like, I just think it's funny to think about. I was talking to Vern about this earlier. Like, think about that when when we had a picture of CZ Binance and Do Kwon on a boat. Who remembers that? God, the channel has been hilarious. Like, some of the things we... Like, who remembers when I used to have the guest of the day? Who remembers guest of the day? It was like, oh, guest of the day. It was like Krang from fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, God. Guest of the day was so good. So good. Man, who'd have thought, eh? Now I don't even do an intro. I'm just like, I'm here. I'm here for the stream. All right, hit like button. Make sure you subscribe. Come on. Oh, God. Krang. Love it. Absolutely love it. I missed those. Yeah, they were good. They were good. New bathroom, Reno, just in time. I mean, that's true, yeah. I was thinking more that you have a good day out and don't put me in a bad light, Lauren. I mean, maybe 420, yeah. Bro got banned on TikTok for the 10th time. I did. Fraud and scams. It said allegedly I was promoting scams. I don't really know how. I highly tell people to go and I don't think I can do it. I think it'll come up and say, I don't think it'll let me show it. I definitely have had this before where it's like, oh, you can't, like it doesn't want you to do it. It's bizarre, but yeah. All I'm saying is, TikTok, right? All I'm saying, I got banned on TikTok for talking sensible about projects, for giving a view on them, and yet Bevo can come on and give his view on the crypto market, and he's fine. Like, I mean, he's still there. I mean, do they not even know who I am? Do they not know who I am? Listen to this, right?
It's ripping hard as shit.
that is, who's ever heard me say that? Who's ever heard me say that?
World assets.
This is for you, Holmes.
Stands for A's, RWAs, and that stands for real world assets. So you best believe.
It's just like, get away with yourself. Get away with yourself.
Just sharing what Bevo is up to. I'm enjoying crypto at the moment.
Of course you are, Bevo. You launched a scam coin. Get the fuck out of here. Absolute cretin. Right. Move on. 2 bits. So what is it you volunteered me for sponsoring on Friday? You got a 3 ETH giveaway if people sponsor you. If you get to 50 subscribers by Friday, you said you were going to do a giveaway. I don't know. No, Lauren, I don't watch any of it. It's nonsense. Shit. It's nonsense. People like that are nonsense. Oh, God. Awful. Anyway, moving on. Start again and post someone with those two. Yeah, I mean, that's true. When go for me for Lauren and 420. Yeah, I need to do it. It's just wild. It's just wild anyway. Right. Let's keep hoping we'll see a bit more of an upside move on BTC. I'm going to get out of here in just a minute because don't forget we have a live Twitter space. If anyone's interested in coming and join us, 4 winners go and walk away with $25. If you are interested, I don't know how many people are coming out, but hopefully we get a few. I'm sure there'll be some pretty interesting characters in there. So, yeah, come and join us. We'll be live for about an hour. We're going to do the draw about 11 p.m. GMT. I'm probably going to run another little giveaway, another little, like, you know, boost some engagement, all that kind of stuff. So definitely come and join us. It's going to be epic as always. Watch out. Markets hopefully will start again to continue. However, to remember this, consolidation is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. We can consolidate before a move. We see it often before we generally get big moves. You look back here, consolidation before a move, consolidation before a move. It's all the same. It happens, it plays out, consolidation, consolidation. So, you know, look, we may get another flat day tomorrow. I still think, just my opinion, and people may not agree with me, but I still think something is coming Friday. I feel like something is brewing on Friday, and I feel like we may get something. I feel like we may get something on Friday, which I think will be good. So fingers crossed we sort of get that dialed in. Fingers crossed we can start to see how that plays out. But watch out. Trump's in the UAE. Ripple's in the UAE. We definitely could get some sort of crypto announcement. I still kind of stand firm on, you know, I think tomorrow, if we get a good move tomorrow, 2% could see us at 105.50, retest higher into Friday. Potential break on that could see us maybe even retesting 110, which I called for this week. I would argue, by the way, it's for the end of the week, which actually we've got 4 days and 3 hours left. So keep your eyes peeled on it. It's going to be epic. Come and join us, though, live in our X space. This is going to be in about 30 minutes. Highly recommend coming and chilling out with Vern and I. It's going to be epic. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we appreciate you. Check out the links in the description if you want to go trade your favorite cryptocurrencies or get into one of the greatest projects on the planet. Until tomorrow or until later this afternoon, this evening, have a good day. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye.